All right. What's going on, everyone? How is it going? We are back once again. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Hope it was nice and productive or lazy, whatever you needed to feel good about yourself. Hope you got it. Hope it was grand for you. I had a nice, very, very lazy weekend. Did not do a freaking thing, and it was wonderful. Loved it. It was very, very nice. We're back here looking for a shiny god. Shiny, Arceus. For the briefest of seconds, I forgot all four of their names. I was sitting here like, what are these things called again? Arceus, Giratina, Dialga, Palkia. We would like to see one of these bad boys shine today. We're going to go ahead and get everything dandy handy running and going. I'm going to get the timer started. We're just going to jump right into it. Not take too much time dilly-dallying, talking too much. We got 2 hours on the clock. We have a limited amount of time to grab us a Shiny Legend. And I got the greatest feeling that today is going to be the day. I don't know what it is. I'm just feeling real good about it. I'm feeling like our odds are we're over 5,000 total encounters across the four Pokemon. I feel like it's got to happen. It just got to happen. It has been far too long. We're close to, I think, right around 2 months since our last full odd shiny. So I would definitely like to claim a new one. Would definitely like to get that adrenaline going, that spike of serotonin. I would definitely like to see one of these bad boys shine. It can be any of them. Obviously, based on the layout, I would prefer Giratina. Who wouldn't? Let's be honest here. Giratina has by far the best shiny that they have for these big boys, and I'm not fully prepared for everything today as I thought I was. I'm trying multi-streaming on Twitch again and YouTube, so I have my YouTube chat up and dandy on OBS ready to go. I didn't think about the fact that Twitch chat, I guess, is here. I have my Twitch thingy open, whatchamacallit, I gotta click A again so the Arceus will actually show up. Yeah, I have Twitch chat open. We'll see if anyone actually shows up for Twitch. Twitch chat generally has not been as poppin' as YouTube, but I just gotta work my way around. Let me get my calculator out of the way. Probably. Hold on, let me try and tweak some things real tiny quick. Like, you can stay down there, that is fine. We just need to get you out of the way. How do I get you out of the way? I could just pull you over here. That'd probably be fine. I'll actually move you right here. But then we'll bring you up and then back here. All right. Sorry. Get back to it. Get back on track. I get sidetracked real easily, and I am quite the forgetful person. I am quite forgetful. Unfortunately, it is a curse I have lived with my entire life. I just can't remember a damn thing. At least, I can't remember like important things I need to do, things that are like, vital. I wouldn't, I'm great at remembering random crap. That has been a superpower of mine. I'm great at memorizing things that don't need to be memorized, but like Pokemon related stuff. Last night? Yeah, last night. Today is Monday. Wow. Time is a construct that I just cannot keep track of anymore. Like, days come and go, time passes. I have no clue what day it is, when anything is, what's going on. I'm just here along for the ride. But last night after the Super Bowl, which thank God the Eagles won. Oh my Lord, I did not want the Chiefs to win that freaking game. And thankfully the Eagles freaking obliterated them. Oh, that was very, very fun to watch. Quite enjoyed that. But I will stop getting off track. After the Super Bowl, this new game show came on that like Rob Lowe is hosting or whatever. I guess it's not a new game show. It's like a new season of the game show. The Floor, whatever. I was playing Pokemon and Emily was actually watching it, but I tuned in here or there to see what they were doing on that game show. And you like pick a category that you're supposed to be like really knowledgeable in, and like I think you only get to use your own category once or something like that. Anyways, Emily goes, what category would you use to make sure that you won? And I was like, that's kind of obvious. Pokemon. Like, I would like to think that in in a duel of wits against random strangers, I feel like I know more about Pokemon than 99 out of 100 people, I would like to say. Is that overconfident? Is that a little arrogant? Possibly. But I truly believe that if you put 100 people in front of me, I think, yeah, at least 99 of them, I would have the Pokemon knowledge on. So that would definitely be my subject. Emily acted like that wasn't a good one to go with for some reason. I was like, why not? Other people up here have like fine art and like, you know, old movies and stuff. I mean, you can get a little niche with it. You know, I can go with Pokemon. That's no problem. Let's see. What else we got on the docket today? Today was a slow day, which I enjoy. I enjoy slow days in the office. Well, I enjoy it from, you know, a work perspective of I like not being stressed with work, but I then also get the tiniest little bit bored, not gonna lie, you know, and just a tad smidgen of boredom, but it's all right. You know, it's okay to be a little bored sometimes. Being bored today was very useful for me because it inspired me to actually go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym and worked out in I don't know. It's been a long time. It has been a long time. I need to get back into shape desperately. Oh man, I used to be in such good shape. I used to work out religiously, and now I am very much not in shape. Oh, I am out of shape. And it felt good to go. We have a brand new gym near us. Brand new Planet Fitness just opened up nearby. So it was really nice because the only gym that's kind of close to us is like a local, you know, family. I don't know if it's family owned. It's like a local company maybe. I really don't know. But they're a lot more expensive than Planet Fitness and not nearly as big of a space, not as good of, you know, facilities and utilities and equipment. That's the word I was really looking for there. So I tried going, actually, I guess that would have been the last time I went to the gym. I was thinking about something else. So that was in late 2023. So it's been over a year. This is not as long as I thought it had been, but it's been over a year since I went to the gym and actually worked out. Now, obviously, I did not fall out of shape this badly in the last year. No, this has been about 5 years in the making. It was around the middle of 2020 when COVID shut everything down. I stopped going to the gym, and I have not gotten back since. But yeah, so we went to the gym, and that was nice. I did a little just tour the place. I hadn't been there yet. Emily had gone once before this past weekend. And got acquainted with where everything was. Did just a little full body workout. You know, I just hit stuff here, there, all over the place. And I think it went pretty well. I'm feeling pretty good. Not like overly sore or tired. Definitely afterwards I was feeling freaking exhausted. It was one of those like exhaustions after like, well, I did lifting first. You know, I focused on like, you know, I did legs and then back, shoulders, chest, arms. Yeah, I think I went in that order. And then Emily wanted to go do this like cryotherapy or whatever thing they have in the back because she has the membership right now. I just went with her as a guest. I'm gonna pick up my own membership eventually, but for now, excuse me, I also ate dinner not terribly long ago. Might be a little burpy today. When am I not? I feel like I'm always awkwardly burping on stream. Where was I going before that? My brain is an enigma. I know not where my thoughts go, but they travel yet. Oh, after I did Emily went to the cryotherapy, and after I lifted my weights, I went to she was like, oh, I'll just be back there 5 minutes. And I was like, okay, well, I can do like 5 minutes on the stair stepper. That's not too bad. I'm not that out of shape. I can do 5 minutes on a very slow moving stair stepper. Well, 10 minutes in, I'm huffing and puffing, about to freaking pass out and throw up. And she's still back there, and I'm like, okay, well, I just got to stop and go sit down. I wanted to tough it out and try and keep going on it before she got back, but it did not work out, unfortunately. I just went and chilled at one of the little tables in the lobby until she was done. Because yeah, I thought I had it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm at a good pace. I'm feeling good. I can do this. And then by the 10-minute mark, I was freaking, head was spinning, felt a little nauseous. I was like, I gotta go sit down. This is not going well for me. But I do feel good. It's quite unfortunate. I do hate to report, but it turns out being active and eating healthy, it does make you feel better. Who would have known? It's very unfortunate because I love sitting around and not eating healthy. It is a very, very big pastime of mine, eating unhealthy foods and sitting down. But turns out being active and eating good is quite good for you. So we'll see. I might sign up for my own. I might do my own membership tomorrow because Emily worked from home today. So we were both able to go immediately after work and kind of get it done and over with before, I don't know, I guess right around 6 o'clock is when we headed home. Maybe a little bit before. Unfortunately, Emily does have to go into work the next few days, so she will not be getting home until about 6 o'clock. And so I would, if I wanted to go around 4 again, I would just have to go on my own. So probably pick up my own membership and head out over there. It'll depend, I guess, how I'm feeling tomorrow. If I'm overly sore and I'm just like dying, like, oh God, I can't move a muscle, I might not. I might just focus on doing some stretching at home and maybe we'll hit the gym on Wednesday, but we'll see. We'll see. I didn't go too terribly hard, so I think I should be able to pull it together and go tomorrow. Maybe do a different full body workout, hit some different muscle groups or different whatchamacallits. But now that I don't have football going on the weekends, college is over, NFL's over, I guess I could always try and stream some more on the weekends every now and then. That is something I could start doing. We'll see how Emily feels about that. You know, I already stream. Which during the work week, she doesn't really care too much. You know, Monday, she doesn't really care at all. She's completely supportive of me doing my thing, but it's easier, especially on the days she does have to go into work because she's so tired. She's like, I can't even hang out with you anyway, so it's all good. You can do your thing. I'm just going to rot in bed until I go to sleep and wake up for work the next day. We'll see. We're normally a little busy on the weekends. We generally have stuff going on. A lot of times it's random. We don't plan stuff out. It's just like the day before the weekend. It's like, hey, you want to go do this thing? You want to go out of town and do that? Not like trips or anything, but like, you want to go to my parents' house? You want to go out to do this thing all day on a Saturday, or, you know, stuff like that. But we'll see. If I have a lazy weekend, maybe I'll stream some more. Throw some more stuff into the rotation. I've been, well, it's not considering I am going to do it. I think I'm going to commit to it and stop thinking, I think I might. No, I am going to on Friday. I've decided shiny hunting is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday streams. That is going to be kind of like my after work, just wind down and relax, just sit here and chat kind of stream. But then on Friday at night, I'm going to start doing Kaizo Ironmon runs. I think that'll be pretty fun. I attempted doubles Kaizo Ironmon a while back in Pokemon Black 2. It was fine. You know, it was fun. It wasn't like, what do I want to, words are evading me right now. It was fun. I was enjoying it, but for some reason, I just wasn't vibing with the streaming of it at the time. But I think I want to try it again, see how it goes. But this time, instead of doing Black 2, like doubles, I'm going to do White 2, like singles Kaizo Ironmon. The doubles was interesting, you know, but it might be a little bit too much, or just kind of I don't know. It's not really the norm. I don't really think people care to watch the doubles as opposed to the singles. Unless you're watching VGC, I don't think many people care about Pokemon double battles, to be honest. I think think most people find double battles kind of tedious unless you're avidly into VGC. But yeah, so on Friday I'm gonna start picking up with some Kaizo Ironmon runs. That's just kind of a fun little thing to do. You know, it's kind of an endless in a way, and not even in a way, unless you get insanely lucky your first time around, which is just not gonna happen. It's kind of an endless content machine. You know, you could stream freaking Kaizo Ironmon stuff for years probably, especially if I'm only doing it once a week. I was thinking about doing a different game. I was like, maybe I'll do Heart Gold instead of a White 2, or maybe Emerald. I know most people do Kaizo Ironmon in Fire Red, Leaf Green. I think that might just be because of like quality of life features that they've implemented into, I think, was that the OG game to run for Kaizo Ironmon? Might have been. I think there's just like more quality of life mods or whatever out there for the game. But I don't want to be typical. I want to do different games. And so I'm going to do my... Even though I'm already doing a whole Black 2 Shiny Living Dex. I just love playing through Black 2, White 2. They're fun games. What can I say? I'm playing through it right now on my own because I'm trying to progress my copy of Black 2 all the way to the end, try and build up my national decks as much as possible so that we can really get it going here on our Shiny Living Dex whenever we get Tepig freaking squared away. But yeah, so I considered doing Heart Gold for a second, but then I was like, you know what, I gotta do Black 2 White 2. It's my brand. It's just who I am. That is my thing through and through. Those are my games. But how's everyone doing tonight? Anyone got any shiny hunts going on? Anyone hunting in tandem? Josh, what up, what up? How's it going? What was your first Pokemon game? My first game was Crystal. I got Pokemon Crystal bundled with a green Game Boy Color. There was I think there were two different bundles with Pokemon Crystal. There was one that came with a green Game Boy Color. I know they did another one that came with a Game Boy Advance at some point. But yeah, it was either... Can't remember if it was for Christmas or my 5th birthday. Something like that. My parents got me a green Game Boy Color with Pokemon Crystal. So I do very much have a soft spot in my heart for Generation 2. I know a lot of people really don't like Gen 2. I think it has become kind of commonplace nowadays to hate on Generation 2 for its level curve and really weak Pokemon, but I'm a sucker for Gen 2. I love the aesthetic. I love the Pokemon. I know a lot of them are not great, but they are just iconic for me. Your first game was Pokemon Gold. Oh, nice. Very nice. That is a great generation. I think it's a great generation to start off with, really. I mean, obviously, Gen 1, that is the gen to start off with because it was the first one, but I think they polished the games, the formula better going into Generation 2 than Gen 1. I might be biased because, you know, I'm a Gen 2 fanboy. Gen 2 for life over Generation 1, but I just think it looked better. It wasn't as buggy. Maybe the story wasn't quite as good. Which really, I mean, the story of Generation 1 isn't phenomenal by any means. It might be a tiny smidge bit better than Generation 2's story. But really, honestly, who cares about the story? Story does not matter, especially when you have a second whole region that you can go running around in and having fun, and you get to fight the OG protagonist. Now, granted, if your first game is Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, you have no clue who Red is. So, like, fighting him at the top of Mount Silver means nothing to you, fair enough. I mean, he's still a pretty cool fight whether you know who he is or not. But yeah, I know people say like, oh well, having Kanto in Gen 2 holds it back because they couldn't do as much stuff with Johto because they had to cram in Kanto, and it's like, yeah. Something for Pokemon Shiny, for Mr. Pokemon Shiny Toby on the second. Nice, very nice. How many resets and egg hatches are you in on those two right there? I still can't believe that I managed to get Totodile and Cyndaquil so fast. Like, those two hunts were just... And they were exactly what I wanted. I really thought I was going to double up on the Chikorita. Like, I already had Chikorita from hunting there once. I really thought I was going to double up. But nope, we got Totodile pretty quick, and then Cyndaquil. Good lord. I thought I was going to be phasing on Cyndaquil forever. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get this, like, anytime soon. Nope, an hour and a half. It took an hour and a half. I guess I spent all my good luck karma on those two and Squirtle as well, and now I'm paying the price for it. But Briella, what up, how's it going? Welcome back over there on Twitch. I gotta remember to actually crane my head and look over to Twitch chat. I need to get my little software back that combines the two so I can keep them coordinated with each other. See, for Togepi, you haven't been counting for Totodile. You're at 1500 soft resets. Okay, I gotcha. It's not too terribly bad. Yeah, we all hope a little bit that the hunts won't take too long, but then of course they do. They always do. But Briella, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I did the whole Twitch streaming for a second, and then I was like, I then didn't do Twitch for like 2 weeks. But then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna give up on it. I'm gonna give it another shot. So now I'm very wishy-washy. I'm quite indecisive when it comes to well, deciding things. And yeah, I went back and forth, and now I'm back doing Twitch streaming. I do be Pokemon guy, that is for sure. But yeah, I go back and forth. So for right now, I'm now multi-streaming again. We'll see how it goes. See if I can stay committed and keep it going. Twitch just confuses me. I don't know the culture of Twitch. That's my biggest thing. I don't know how Twitch goes. I do not really know how it goes. But I guess, you know, you learn by doing, so just gotta trial and error. Trial and error. Figure it out eventually. This theme is fun. When done right, low health can actually be kind of fun. Instead of sometimes it can be annoying, the little constant beeping, but when you really remix it well. Oh, it's not properly scrolling. Don't make me scroll myself, Twitch. You gotta scroll for me. It's just gonna make me keep scrolling for some reason. That's kind of annoying. I wish it would just scroll for me. Maybe I could, I wonder, could I, hold on, I'm gonna pause the timer for a second. I might be able to pull this out here. Give me a moment. I wonder what happens if I guess minimizing that is all good. Oh, my eye. Goodness. I have contacts in. Haven't been wearing my contacts much, but let's see. If I do this, wonder if everything will still be set up. Maybe I can still do this. Let's see. Is it gonna pop up? There we go. Let's see. Platforms, Twitch accounts. They're logged in. YouTube account also logged in. So if I open up chat there. Oh, I need to. All right, I think I should be good to go. Let me just put this, I guess, over here for right now. All right, I think we should be good. I will put the timer back on and keep going. Actually, I guess I kind of need you over here. If I just do this for right now. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Come on now, work with me here. Okay, I think we should be good to go. But I'm really good, Riella. I appreciate the offer, really, but I'm good. I don't need any panels right now. I'm a-okay. But I was also doing something. You know, I was a little busy trying to get something sorted out. But I should be good to go now. Thank you, appreciate it. Oh man, I was starting to feel the sleepies from the post-gym kicking in, feeling a little tired. I'd also just be tired from, I guess I got a decent amount of sleep last night. It wasn't like terrible, because I stayed up a little late because of the Super Bowl. I never get notifications from that. Let me check that out real quick. What are you? What is that about? I never get notifications from this. Sorry, I'm just checking something out real quick. I think I'm good. Oh, that was weird. I like never get notifications from that app. Alright, get this reset off. What do you think of Super Bowl yesterday? I loved it. I loved it so much. As a Bills fan, I thoroughly enjoyed watching the Chiefs get thrashed into the ground. Also, as a Georgia fan, clearly you might not be able to tell, I'm wearing a University of Georgia shirt right now. And my hat is Georgia related too, but it just says a wolf on it. No G's or anything. Goodness, now my eyes bother me. But yeah, as a Bills fan and a Georgia fan, I liked watching the Eagles win. Because the Eagles have a lot of players from Georgia on their defense. And then, yeah, just watching the Chiefs get destroyed was very nice. So I think it might be like sitting down and just looking at a computer screen for too long. Also, I think I probably forget to blink from time to time. That might be my issue with why my contacts dry out. I think sometimes I get in the zone and I forget to blink. I was doing good at the gym with them. They were hanging in there solid, but yeah, maybe I just need to make sure to blink some more. But yeah, it started off, I really thought in the beginning of that game, it was about to be a total just selling for the Chiefs. Like that fourth down that the Eagles went for on the first drive, and you know, they got it, but then they called the most ticky-tack BS offensive pass interference. Like, okay, how do you call hands to the face for a stiff, like kind of like a stiff arm? I understand he didn't have the ball yet, but like when they're fighting with each other to get to the ball and you just put your arm out to like, you didn't push off, it's like a stiff arm. I don't know. The referee they had on call was like, oh, I don't agree with it, but then like they were saying that New York was like, oh no, that's a fine call. I don't know. I was like, that seems a little weak to me. It really seemed like with that first call, I was like, oh god, they're about to do some home cooking, get the Chiefs an easy dub. But I don't know if they were intending on doing that, and then they realized. You gotta wonder if they try and fix, if like games are truly like they attempt to truly fix games. You gotta wonder if like things start going in certain directions and they're like, well, we were going to try and push it towards the Chiefs, but damn, they're getting their ass whooped, so we can't really do anything about it. Like at a certain point, or that the refs were just like, well, the Eagles are clearly the better team. We can't really do anything here, so we're not going to try and do anything anymore. I don't know. I don't really think it's fixed. It does seem very convenient that the Chiefs get a lot of favorable stuff for them, but I don't think it's fixed. I don't think they would actually do that. Some teams might get favorable calls because of who they are. I mean, it's probably bound to happen. But the Chiefs season, well, I guess it's different in the sense I was going to compare it to that one Patriots season where they went like, you know, the Patriots went 18-0 all the way to the Super Bowl. They looked like the greatest team of all time. You know, about to be the first team to ever go 19-0, because the only team that's ever gone undefeated in NFL history was like the 72 Dolphins or something like that, but they didn't play as many games back then, so they never got to 19. And then the Patriots went and lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. I was going to say the Chiefs had a similar-ish run this year. Obviously, they didn't go undefeated all the way through, but like really they only lost one game during the regular season. They lost to the Bills, which was nice. That was a fun game to watch. Wish the Bills would do that during the playoffs, but I guess we can take some regular season victories. I think personally the Bills should try losing to the Chiefs in the regular season and see if they can then win in the playoffs, because every year it's like, okay, you beat them in the regular season, but then you lose in the playoffs. Anyways, the Chiefs really only lost one game in the regular season. Yeah, they lost the final game to the Broncos, but like they didn't play anyone. They sat everyone because they were the guaranteed 1 seed. There was no point in playing, so like, you know, sit the starters, sit the main guys, let the Broncos win. Who cares? Now the difference in them, you know, they did fairly well, I guess. They pretty thoroughly beat the Texans, so but then they had a close game with the Bills, and then they got smacked by the Eagles. So I can't exactly directly compare them to that. What is it, 08 Patriots? I can't remember which team it was, but they had the similar-ish run of like being very dominant. No, that's what I can't say. They won a bunch of games, but they weren't dominant. I'm really rambling here. I'm not like, I had a point I was trying to make, and I'm like slowly weaving around, and I'm like kind of missing it. In fact, I would say they have the opposite. Like, instead of dominating every game of the regular season, they kind of like squeaked by throughout most of the regular season, and then yeah, it caught up to them in the Super Bowl. Which really, you can, you know, all the pundits will say like, oh, well, you know, they kept winning. You find a way to win. You know, good teams find a way to win. And while that's true, at a certain point also, it's like, if you're not capable of blowing out the bad teams you're supposed to be, it's like, yeah, okay, you found a way to win. That's good. You know, good on you. At a certain point, if you just keep having close games against bad teams that you're supposed to beat pretty soundly, maybe, just maybe, like, you have some weaknesses and eventually they'll get exploited. And I kind of think that's what happened. And they kept skating by. Maybe they weren't trying. Maybe they don't try as hard during the regular season. Who knows? Maybe they really just they do their best to skate by and just get to the playoffs and then turn it on. But you got to blow out a few bad teams to really show that, like, you got the knockout punch, I guess. I don't know. Mm-hmm. What was really surprising to me, though, is how dominant the Eagles were without Saquon Barkley really doing anything. That really surprised me. Like, I figured if the Eagles were gonna, like, you know, soundly win, if the Eagles were gonna dominate the game, I figured Saquon was gonna go for like 300 yards. Like, I know the Chiefs have a really good run defense, and obviously they're gonna key in to stop Saquon, but like, and they have a, you know, very good defensive coordinator, they have a good D-line. But still, I figured, like, for the Eagles to have a dominant win, Saquon would just be popping off. But he had a pretty quiet night. Like, he made some good plays here, there. He got a couple of decent runs off, but, like, no home run, you know, hitting runs like he normally pulls off. He was just kind of, like, chugging along, churning out some hard yards. But, yeah, I figured for them to win as dominantly as they did, they would have needed him to pop more. But no, turns out all you need is a good four-man front. It's just D-line, like, offensive line and defensive line gets just not enough credit. Specifically offensive line, I think D-line gets more credit than the O-line, but like, games are really won in the trenches. Like, the battle between the O-line and the D-line, that's where a lot of games are really won. I thought it was crazy that the the Eagles basically, I don't know if they blitzed a single time. Maybe at a certain point they did, but like, I don't know if they blitzed a single time all night and they still got a career high sacks. Or not a, was it career high? Maybe. I think I saw someone say it was career high number of sacks Mahomes took in the game. And like, the Chiefs have a pretty solid O-line too. That pass rush from the Eagles was working. Which makes sense. They got three big old Georgia boys up there. I guess two of them are really big. One of them especially, Jordan Davis, is a massive human being. Good Lord, that man is huge. Jalen Carter is very large as well, but like, Jordan Davis is on another level of huge. And then Nolan Smith, he's very good. He's very good at rushing the passer. He's very solid on the line, but he more aerodynamic. More about speed. He ain't a big boy. So shame Nakobe Dean wasn't able to play in the game. He went out hurt earlier in the season. But hey, they all got a Lombardi out of it. They got a ring. I guess the team gets the Lombardi, right? Like, players get the rings. Now that I'm doing this, I can switch y'all back into place. Crazy, kind of crazy. Well, I guess it's just me and my thoughts right now. It's just me and my thoughts today. I guess people really only care about the Tepic hunt. Kind of disappointing, kind of sad, but I guess that is that's what all the people care about. Seems like any hunts outside of Tepic are just not getting the love. It's quite unfortunate because these are fun hunts. These are fun hunts, but for some reason, I was not on board with them. Ooh. Every time this theme comes on, I'm like, gives me hype. Palkia's Onslaught. Actually, what is this from? I've heard this a number of times and it always gets me going. It's from Mystery Dungeon. Okay, that makes sense. There's a lot of themes I have in here that are from Mystery Dungeon, and I never played the game, so I don't really know. But this theme kind of slaps. It kind of goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. All right, come on now. One of you three. One of you four got to shine soon. Come on. Okay. Wasn't reacting for a second. Oh wow, this is wild. Oh man, this is yeah, this is something. Well, this is interesting. Really interesting. Yeah, at this point I kind of run out of stuff to say on my own. I run through all of my daily on the brain topics early on, and then kind of rely on chat to help me going with some engagement. But man, recently, goodness, I don't know what is up. Like obviously Twitch I'm new, but like man, YouTube just doesn't want to free. I don't know what happened on YouTube. Good lord, falling apart. YouTube just does not want to cooperate for some reason. A bit unfortunate, but unfortunate. I guess now I just wait for a shiny to pop up. That's all I can do. Let's see how many. I guess we've gotten 80 resets off in, so maybe I guess right on pace for 100 resets an hour. It's not bad. It's not bad. That's 400 total encounters in an hour. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid pace. Oh, goodness, man. It is not that late. I should not be that tired. Unfortunately, caffeine is out of the question. If I drink caffeine after about 6 p.m., I am not sleeping that night. Even the smallest amount, just the tiniest little tidbit of caffeine, can't do it. It will wreck my sleep schedule. Shoot, no, maybe not even after 6, like maybe 4. Maybe 4 is like the peak, or the cutoff limit, I should say, for when I can intake some caffeine. All right, come on, Giratina. You know you want to show up the other 3. You know you want to show them up. You want to show them how it's done. You want to give me that shiny. Show them what's good. Oh, hey. Yeah, I think the life on my contacts has come to an end. They are quite ready to be taken out. Man, my neck. Goodness. Let's see, do I have anything on the brain, like, at all? I'm trying to think of something that I can bring up, but man. Anything interesting going on to talk about? Not really. I guess recently I've been, I don't know. I really want to own my own home. It's, random topic just being brought up. The only thing I could think about. I've been looking at houses recently online. Just hoping that maybe one day I'll be able to buy one. We're renting one right now, but I'd like to own one. Found one nearby that I really like, but unfortunately we are stuck in this lease for another 10 months? No, not 10. Like 8 or 9, 8, 9-ish. Ooh, man, oh man. Yeah. I would like to just break the lease, but that would be, the rent's already expensive enough. And like breaking the lease, it's just so much money. Boom, 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 boom. So much fun, so lovely.